Well, hello again. Happy Tuesday and welcome back to another installment of Mr. Eric Reads. I hope that you've had a great day so far, even though it seems like it won't stop raining. What are you going to do then? So, the good news about a rainy day is that you have more time to read, which I kind of encourage you to do so. But today's book is by Bethany Barton, and it's called I'm Trying to Love Rocks. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy this tale right here on Mr. Eric Reads. This is a book about geology, and it all starts with loving rocks. Like this rock right over here. Check it out. Wow! It's so rock-like. It doesn't move. It's hard. It turns out rocks don't really do much. Maybe we should poke it? Boop, boop. Well, it's still not doing anything. That didn't work. Well, maybe the next book will be better. The end. Wait! No! What are you doing? I'm ending this book. It was about geology, but it turns out that rocks are super boring. So I'm just going to make a different book about something exciting like volcanoes or diamonds or fossils. Literally everything you just listed is a part of geology. No way. Really, geology is more than just staring at rocks. Geology is the study of what the Earth is made of, the relatively thin plates of solid rock we live on, the mostly solid rock called peridiotes that are some areas of hot melty rock, then super liquid hot rock, iron and nickel, and then solid super hot iron and nickel that's under too much pressure to melt. It's about its history and the processes the Earth does all on its own. And how do you know all this stuff? Are you like the president of the geology club or something? Yep, I sure am. Wow, so you can make me love rocks. I can try. They might not look like they're doing much, but all rocks on the Earth are constantly and super slowly changing with the help of weathering, pressure, and heat. Magma is rock that gets so hot that it melts. Now hold on one second. I thought that was lava. When it's underground, we call it magma. Once it hits the surface, we call it lava. Okay, fiery liquid rock is easy to love, of course. But what about all these boring rocks that I see every day? Whoa. Yawn. But these rocks all have a different story to tell. Wait, rocks can talk? Why didn't you tell me? Hello, rocks, it's nice to meet you. What are your names? They're not talking. That's not what I meant. Although geologists do give rocks different kinds of names, like metamorphic and sedimentary. They're also classifying rocks into 3 types based on how they're formed. Over many years, the Earth breaks down and changes each type of rock into new and different rock. We call this the rock cycle, right? So there might be heat and pressure that takes a metamorphic into a sedimentary, and a sedimentary into an igneous. And the word igneous means fiery, because igneous rocks are formed when the hot melted rock cools, either underground or because of volcanic eruption. I mean, in fact, most of the Earth's crust is igneous rock. That's a lot of lava. Sedimentary rock is made of, wait for it, sediment. Weathering from the wind, sand, and water breaks up rocks into tiny little pieces. And erosion moves the sediment until it settles into layers. And then the layers build up over time and then become tightly pressed together, and we call that compaction. And then comes cementation. That's where the dissolved minerals fill in the cracks and glue all the pieces together. Sedimentary rocks sometimes preserve plant and animal remains within their layers. When minerals replace the organic material, we get fossils. The Grand Canyon is a great example of sedimentary rocks that formed over millions of years. Metamorphic rock is rock that changes from extreme heat or pressure. Limestone becomes marble, kind of like how kernels become popcorn. And you think that's impressive? Enter minerals and gemstones. Ooh, now those are sparkly. Minerals are the building blocks of rocks and gemstones. Some minerals we actually use every day, like copper, salt, and iron. And other minerals get polished into fancy gemstones. Many gemstones are created when minerals collect inside and between rocks, usually with the help of water. And diamonds are created when carbon is put under extreme pressure. So I just have to squish a rock to get a diamond. Awesome. Let's make some diamonds then. It's still just a rock. You can't just squish any rock into a diamond. It has to be carbon, and it needs a lot more pressure. Something closer to the weight of 60 elephants? Where am I going to find 60 elephants? That's a great question. You would make a great scientist. I would, but I don't know this stuff. Science isn't about having the answers, it's about asking the questions. Geologists get to ask lots of big questions about our home, the Earth. Like, how did these mountains get here? And why do we have earthquakes? Well, we feel earthquakes because of the tectonic plates that all of a sudden move and break along a fault. And then they think about rocks and minerals as clues that the geologists are going to use to figure out mysteries of our planets. Like, what will we have if we dig a hole here? And where did this island come from? Even the rocks in your own backyard can answer questions and act like time machines, showing you what the Earth looked like thousands or even millions of years ago. Time machines? Now, those aren't boring at all. Wait. Does that mean that I love rocks now? Welcome to the club. The end. That was I'm Trying to Love Rocks by Bethany Barton right here on the Tuesday edition of Mr. Eric Reads. I hope that you enjoyed that story and that kind of different writing that we haven't really read from yet, about this kind of give and take and learning a little bit more and more about a subject that you might not have thought was cool to begin with. But I hope you like it a little bit better now. As always, guys, please stay safe and healthy. Wash your hands, practice kindness in everything that you do and to everyone you meet, and then read a book every day. Until tomorrow, this is Mr. Eric signing off.